Oracle. What should they call her? What should they call her? Oracle. Here we go. Hey, everybody coming in. What's good? Sunshine is my therapy. What's good? Everybody coming in. Hi, everyone. I hope everybody's having a magnificent day. Okay? I hope everybody's having a good time. How are we this morning? I am feeding. She has a name, gang. I was going to announce it today. She has a name, and her name is Gypsy Soul. Okay? That's her name, Gypsy Soul. What's good, Susan? I think that's what it says, Susanna. How is everybody? What's good now? I'm just letting her finish up so I could put her down and we could get started. How was everybody's weekend? I hope you had a good time. There we go. What's good, Jennifer Boyd? What's good, That Crazy Bee? What's good, Miss Clara? What's good, everybody coming in? You need some guidance? Well, you in the right spot. We're going to do the elements. I have a new kitty cat that got rescued this week. And so, I may have to deal with her because she's screaming. But we're going to talk about all the things. We're going to talk about all the things. Happy Monday, family. Hey, Project Execute. You know I didn't bring a lighter. And where are my matches? That's what I really want to know. I was trying to make her a toy, but life is lifing. And it's like I don't have enough time. Yeah, match box, actually. Let me get a lighter. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. We're gonna get started. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. Sad, anxious, confused. I think everybody's kind of feeling intense energy. Same here. I just got my cats spayed and neutered, watching over both boy and girl kitten. Yes. How old are they when they can start getting neutered or spayed, I should say? She's baby. She's still drinking out of the bottle, so I know. So with the personal questions, this is how it works over here. And you've never watched me before. I do the elements for the signs. And then at the end, I'll take some questions, but it has to be from followers. 7 to 8 months. So she's got a minute. So listen to your element. A lot of people get their answer right there. Okay. So we will be discussing all of those things. I'm going to get a general energy to start with. And this will be, what's good, Ethereal? the starting point message. Okay, for those of you coming in and saw the post about the new member of the family, and I was saying I was taking names for her. So her name is officially Gypsy Soul. That's what we're calling her, Gypsy Soul. Let me get this lit. Okay, let's get started. Spirit, can you show me what is the energy for the collective today, November 17th? What is the energy for the collective for everyone who's watching this now later? Whether you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, we are live in both places. Spirit, can you show me? Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Mercury messages. You already know with the Mercury retrograde, South Node past. There is a what's good, Pata? There is a going over things that were not complete. Jupiter abundance. We have also, thank you for the gift, my love. We also have, thank you, Ethereal. Thank you, Pata. Thank you, my love. Jupiter is also in retrograde. And so what might be looking like, I heard, don't look a gift horse in the face. Okay, so something about the things that are coming up right now could feel very heavy. Okay, but that doesn't mean they are. I feel like it's completion. It's part of what needs to be accomplished for the new path, the new path, the new path. Okay. You're going to see this as above, so below. I'm about to pick her up in a minute. You're going to see this in the as above and so below. So things have to break down to move forward. Information needs to be seen. You could be finding out things that were unknown to you. So like, for instance, for me, I'm going to give you my own example. What was that? For instance, I'm going to give you my own example. Right? In my case, I had to do something, some paperwork for my business. And then I realized that something was wrong, but the state hadn't told me. Right? So although that's like bad news, like something's fucked up, right? But good news because I was able to find somebody to make all those corrections. They'll be done by today. So now before the Mercury retrograde finishes, I will be in the right position to move forward correctly, right? So I want you to look at these things that are occurring now as course corrections, because that's what's happening. It may feel jarring, okay? Or it may feel overwhelming because maybe it's not you who's being corrected, right? There could be errors, like I said, right? And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. That what you might feel like as the inconvenience is coming out now for the new timeline. Okay? And that is, you know, like an adjustment. And to a certain extent, some of the things that we've experienced this year have been to bring about a sense of change that needs to happen. But it's because we've been holding on to something that isn't in our best interest, or that we had some kind of illusion, right? Neptune in retrograde, right? Some illusion as to what is really blocking us. Saturn retrograde, right? So there's purpose to all this. And why does all this have to be exposed? Because of Pluto retrograde, for us to have that new beginning in the Aquarius. So that's the premise of the general message for all of us. Thank you guys for all the love. Do recognize that anything that's happening right now is for your highest good, although it may not feel as such. Okay? What's good, Be So Savage? All right, so we're about to pull into the all elements. We're still in Scorpio season. Happy birthday, Scorpio. So we are about to get into water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pull up. I want to see what the challenge is for you guys this week. And the adjustments have definitely been on go mode. You better say it. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So let's see, for the water sign, Spirit, can you show me adjudication and gift, right? So something's being finalized legally for some of you. Main female, wealthy man, official person, great fortune, privileged lady. Something's about to go in. I love you too, honey. Something is about to go in your direction. Safe travels. Something is about to go in your direction. It's going to level up, level up, level up, level up. It has opportunity to level you up. Okay? I will say this, water signs. Make sure you're being fair. Okay? It is not that anyone is going to dot your I's and cross your T's or check and see, you know, like if you're on the naughty or nice list. This isn't what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that, and I said this to you guys before, while Saturn is in retrograde and until it marches his happy ass all the way back into Aries, right? We create our karma. A lot of people are always talking about who's working me. Nobody's fucking working you. Very rarely are you getting worked. A lot of time you're standing in your own way. Right? So I feel like there's something here about don't create problems or don't point fingers. You have three pointed back at you. Okay, let's look at the tarot. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio need to know right now? Thank you, Maine. What do they need to know right now? So, dance with the devil you know, not the devil you don't. Okay. We on water, hon. Hey, Brianna. So, water signs, there's something that you need to release. And for some of you, you know, I started to say about that, don't create problems for yourself. So some of it might be a guilty conscience for some of you. Okay, for others of you might be wanting to punish somebody for something. Okay, and for others of you, you've been staying in a situation for too long because it's like it's easier than starting over. Okay, so we're gonna take a look. Guys, thank you for the love. We're gonna take a look. Hey, everybody, come on in, come on in, come on in. And let me say one thing. You haven't seen me online too much recently this week. And Spirit told me take a break. And I honestly want to say Spirit's telling everybody to kind of like breathe, take a break, right? And I'm going to speak specifically to TikTok for 1 second. For creators, They are trying to create an energy where it's a lot of free labor. A lot of free labor. And they want the matrix. They want to keep you plugged up. Remember to pull back. All right, I'll be back in a couple days with the regular content, but pull back. Okay? So Spirit, why is the devil here? The Ten of Staffs. You got something has been burdening you, water signs, and it's time to heal something. But to heal something, you're gonna have to flush out the wound. You did it too. Yeah, we have to do that. We have to check in, okay? And so what? And if the algorithm, and I want to give another word of advice. There have been times where I've taken longer breaks, like when my dad died. And you know what? When I came back, the videos picked up faster sometimes because they want you to come back in. So, sometimes nose to the grind ain't always the smartest deal. Okay? Just, a little advice. I've been doing this for a few years. Okay? They'll suck you dry. Easy. Okay, so Ten of Sticks comes out is the next card. Miss Thing, I see that you're going to be a tarot lover. She's sitting on my lap and she wants to get on the cards. Okay, so this holding back the tears. I keep holding on, right? This thing about holding on to something doesn't permit you to go to calmer waters. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. This thing, you're going to have to lay down because I see you. Right? So it's not letting you. Whatever you're trying to hold on to, because you figure if you hold on to it for long enough, you spoiled. If you hold on to it for long enough, that it'll, like a ship, it will right itself. But that's not what's happening. Okay, it's actually preventing you from your destination. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups here, wish fulfillment. She's spoiled. She's spoiled. Okay, so here it is. Six of Pentacles in reverse. While you're holding on, people don't prioritize you, water signs. While you're holding on, people are not prioritizing you. That's really what it is. And then if you were to step back and stop giving, people would be more concerned about why that is. Chariot, they'd all come running to you. That's Cancer's card. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Why isn't my water sign prioritizing me? Okay, so you got the Queen of Cups here, which is you. Here's the secret. You got the Moon with the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Cups. So people will act like what you do is not a big deal until you're not doing it. That's the secret. People don't want you to know how much they rely on you, Page of Staffs, or how much they need you to, clean up the mistakes, fix the direction. You might be the bookkeeper, the house manager, job manager, like all the things. Right? So while you're doing that, you get no recognition. The minute you stop, everybody takes notice of all that you do. So just like I was saying about the TikTok thing, sometimes you need a break. And allow yourself to have that break. Allow yourself to have that break. I think it's also good for those people around you that they come to recognize maybe where they need to, step on in. Eight of Pentacles crossed with the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords. And I have the second way of looking at this. Okay, so first off, they recognize how much they need you, how much things don't work without you. But what if you realized with this Eight of Pentacles crossed that if you didn't step into that lane, that they wouldn't try. That they're not going to go and do those things that the sacrifices that you've made, they wouldn't return that favor. Would you look at what you've given? This is we're going to have a real conversation, water signs. Would you look at what you've given as a mistake? I'm going to give you an example. Very few times will a mother be like, well, I made all these sacrifices for my children. So what if they don't necessarily reciprocate? That's my role as a mother, is to, raise them properly, right? But is that the same rules for a romantic partner? Because maybe you've been treating all these roles the same. And maybe before you give to anyone, you need to ask yourself, would you be salty about it if they didn't give back? Because also then you have to look at the motives as to why you're giving to certain people. Are you expecting something in return? So Spirit just wants you to pay attention to the exchange. There's always an energetic exchange. There's always something that's being exchanged in a relationship. Spirit wants you to pay attention to what that is, water signs, before you move forward. Okay, so you can go in the right direction. All right, you need to be using your discernment more, because there could be people who are willing to accept from you, but not willing to do for you. And if you knew that, would it change what you do for them? Right? Spirit's saying maybe you shouldn't, go off top and give them everything. Page of Cups. Maybe it needs to be in smaller, right? And give according to what people give you, because I feel like that could be the blockage that Spirit was saying for my water signs about giving something that is not reciprocated, or holding on to something that you believe will be there for you, but it may not be as consistent as you thought. And so rather than looking at it as bad news, I feel like you should be looking at it more like, now that I understand that I've been holding on to the very thing that is blocking me from what I want, I can free myself and go after the things that I do want. Okay, so I'm going to get one last card for you guys, and then we're going to move on to the next element. Spirit, can you show me, please, for my water signs, please? Where's the healing need to go? 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 Gratitude and success. Okay, so don't look at the cup as half empty. Look at it as half full. Okay, I feel like that's a problem right now. Okay, there could be some release. Okay, and your blockage cards were really good. Like, there's something huge coming in on the back of this. But in this Mercury retrograde, it's like you're saying goodbye to a way of thinking, or until like an image that you have about how things should be rather than what they are. And I feel like once you let go of that, what they should be, and look at what is, then you can build something that is lasting, and it's really good. It's like really big rewards. But this thing of holding on to something that has eluded you, or that you have to overgive to, it's time to release that, water signs. Okay, I feel like that's what's happening for you guys in this Mercury retrograde. All right, so that's what I have for my water signs. Next is fire. Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses, pull up. We're going to look at the blockage for the fire signs. Spirit, can you show me the blockage for the fire signs, please, and what they need to know? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What do they need to know right now? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is with Mercury retrograde began. Okay, that's why it's been feeling so fiery. Okay, like so explosive, so salacious. You know, that is that spreading like wildfire, right? That's that Sag energy, expansive spirit. Can you show me, please? What is the blockage for my fire signs, please? What is the blockage for fire? You're so loud in this thing. All right, if you let me finish fire, I'll take a couple minute break and give you a little more bottle. Just gotta wait. Gift came out crossed. Lovers, privileged lady, and message of concern. Somebody wants something you have. And it could be a romantic partner. And it may not even be the person itself. They might want your swag, your style. So let's say you have a coworker. I'm going to give you an example. You got a coworker, you just moved in with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and this person is like jealous, but they say low vibrational shit. Like, wish I had somebody, wish, like, just low-key hating. Right? It's energetic because it may not even be the person that you have that they want. It may be the lifestyle, the energy, the frequency. Okay, fire signs, so careful. I also would be careful about what you share with others about what's going on in your life. Okay, Spirit, can you show me, please, for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Pull up. For fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What do they need to know? You excuse me. Yes, I know. Four coins. Ace of Sticks in reverse. You're off something. The energy's off, and you're like, I don't even know if I want that anymore. Okay. Five of Baskets. Somebody could be like, well, you're going to miss out. And you're like, really? Am I? Spirit, can you show me? Two of Knives. Three of Baskets. Death card and the 10 of Coins. So I feel like you're paying dues on something. I feel like you're paying dues on something to go to calmer waters, but you could feel very aggravated right now by something, very unmotivated. I feel like this is Saturn related. I feel like it's a blockage. Something has to do with your control, learning self-control, or not responding in kind, or using this energy more controlled chaos instead of how you normally would respond. Spirit, why is the Four of Coins here? Four of Coins comes out with the Two of Swords. Also, keep some money on the low. I feel like there could be an unexpected expense. Ace of Sticks comes out in reverse. With the Ace of Swords. A truth that you see the truth about something. It's not sexy, or it's not, it's like, oh, I didn't see that. But now that I see that, oh, thank you. Thank you for the lights. Right? Now that I see that, it's not cute. Okay. Five of Baskets comes out cross. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate y'all. It's like somebody could be like, you sure you offer me? Like, do you know what you're missing? You're like, missing? Five of Staffs, you mean fucking manipulation and fucking deception? Conflict and deception, I'm missing that. Right? Hope and faith, or you low-key threatening me? With the Four of Swords, Like, worst thing you could do is tell me this. Because energetically, I'm not going to do shit, but my ancestors are going to fuck you up. Death card is over here. Yes, I'm going to get you in a minute. Relax. Okay? So you got the Two of Swords here. Whoever this person is that you're not passionate about anymore because of something you saw in them, what they didn't know is that by them trying to like low-key, like, do you know what you're missing on or some shit, like low-key trying to give you some fuck-ass energy, what they didn't see is how you win, right? So, you know, be careful what hill you want to die on is basically, right? Queen of Cups, right? I can be nurturing and shit to you, right? Seven of Staffs, or I can fucking block you. Like, you know, my energy response is just that. It is a response to what you're showing me. So, right? Three of Baskets, I will match your energy. They ain't nothing but space and opportunity. Three of Swords and Three of Staffs, and you'll find out quickly that you hurt your own goddamn feelings. Ain't nobody told you to make this dumbass choice. Basically, Temperance, Sagittarius, right? It's almost like a parting thing. Is like the advice is next time, you know, like go play in traffic, it's safer or something to that effect. Okay, the Death card is here with the 4 coins, and then this person is like, oh, you know, why you go there, or why you get so serious, or why because I try to low-key tell you to go play somewhere else, and you know what I'm saying, with the last time you said some little slick shit, but you okay, all right. 10 of Pentacles, right? With the World, right? You may have done a lot for this person, saw them as family, something like that. I feel like you're done with that, okay? Sagittarius is at the bottom again with Temperance, okay? Strength, Leo, okay? And the Fool, Aries. All 3 of y'all are listen, look at it. You see it. You see it. You like, oh, so you wanted to get, you know, rah, 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 and all that, right? Make it sound like you the one, the big lion on the hill and shit. Okay. All right. Now you made me roar. And I really didn't want to do that. I was trying to let you go about your business, and I was going about mine because I was just off it. I was ready to just be off it. But since that's not enough for you, and you try to talk slick, I'm going to let you know about yourself. And then you're going to recognize that you were barking up the wrong fucking tree. Basically, is what the fire signs are saying. I am going to get you one last card. And then I'm going to pick this one up for a second. Hey, what are you doing? She was trying to escape. She was trying to escape the box. Let's see. Let's see. Trust and freedom, right? So it was like you try to be good to this person try to play you or something to that effect. All right. And it's as if you're saying, trust that I give as good as I get. And ain't nothing but space and opportunity. And now you have all the room to go do some fuck shit with somebody else because I am no longer interested. Okay. And it's up and it's stuck. And the next type of fire you're going to see from me is not going to be the romantic kind. It's going to be the furniture moving kind. Okay. So find something else to do is basically what my fire signs are saying. And that's what I have for fire this week. So, and that makes sense. I feel like there's a square that's happening between Pluto and Mars, because I think this is the week where I should say Pluto and Mercury because I think Mercury finally retrogrades back into Scorpio and does this square, and it's like up and it's stuck. Okay. So, you know, that feels like the thing for you this week. All right. Try to direct how you feel about shit rather than it directing you. Don't let people try to pull you into drama. I feel like they're willing to accept any kind of fucking attention they can get from you. Okay? That's what I have for my fire signs. So now it's Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pull up. We're going to see what the blockage is for the Earth signs. What is the blockage for my Earth signs, please? What is the blockage for Earth signs? What's good, P? What's the blockage for Earth signs? What's the blockage for Earth signs? What's the blockage for Earth signs, please? What's the blockage for Earth signs? So you have here thoughts and distant horizons. You're trying to make a long-term plan. There might be change on the horizon already, Earth signs. You can feel it, okay? I can feel it coming in the air. Right? It's coming with unexpected income. All right? Bad health. Okay? There could be somebody or something that is not doing as well as they should be. Okay? You may have some situation that you're stepping into or trying to assist somebody with, okay? But there also could be a correction of a situation, like I said, right? Something that you're made aware of that lets you know that there was some kind of correction that needs to be made. And because of this correction, there could be some kind of repair. You're welcome, that crazy bee. For personal questions, I take that at the end of doing all the elements, and you must be a follower. Okay, Spirit, can you show me, please, for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. We have the Six of Baskets. Something from the past coming back. Okay. The Ten of Coins, this could be healing some kind of family generational wealth and legacy, okay? I'm hearing Chosen. Okay, Spirit, can you show me? Ace of Baskets, out of love, okay? Something to do with love. Okay, Eight of Baskets. And the Four of Knives, something has to heal. Okay, Seven of Baskets or Seven of Pentacles is something that there isn't enough of, and the Two of Knives, something that either you don't see coming or somebody else doesn't. And the Magician is at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, so let's see. Chariot is under that, and the Ace of Knives. Something's going to move fast, although it may be something that's burdensome. Okay. I feel like there's something coming unforeseen. Okay, something unexpected that you didn't see, but I feel like you have to step up to the plate in some way. Okay. Do you see her? Y'all can't see her. Ten of Wands. There is, you know, I think last week's was, oh, you can? More money, no problem. More money, more problems, or something like that. I feel like there is something, there's more responsibilities attached to something about being chosen. Okay. So, that's what I'm picking up. Let's clarify. Six of Baskets, Spirit-wise is here. Comes out with the Ace of Coins. Okay, there could be a lot of extra expenses on you right now. And it may not be that you may know like, okay, everything's going to be okay, but this month is a little crazy. The holidays, this, that, right? It could be something like that. Okay, like money could be a little tight. You have to make sure you have things together. Maybe you know that there's some kind of money coming. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, I feel like you're hoping that what you have is enough, or you're having some extra expenses related to your family or your background, and you know, you may feel like you don't have much of a choice, that it falls on you. 8 of Cups, okay? With the Page of Coins, you may see this like everybody else could be walking away from this situation, and you're like, but there's an actual opportunity. Yes, it's with a lot of work, but I'm gonna, and it gives me a lot of anxiety, but something is transforming here. Okay. Ace of Cups with the Temperance. So let's say you had a complicated relationship with somebody. Yeah. Let's say you had a complicated relationship with somebody, and through a situation, you have to help this person or something like that. And because of that, there is an opportunity to heal an old wound. Right? 9 of Coins with the Knight of Staff and the 3 of Staff. You might actually be the last person that this person thought they would rely on, or vice versa. Right? I think that something is being rewritten from the past. Earth signs. Something's being rewritten. Okay? And it's giving you a different perspective on a relationship that feels familiar, but it doesn't have to be. Okay? 8 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Staffs, 4 of Wands cross, and Wheel of Fortune cross. And I feel like you're doing something without knowing the outcome of something. Strength card. I feel like you're doing it not for a reward or something. Fool, new beginning, 2 of Staffs. Okay, the Devil and the 7 of Coins. Okay, maybe somebody can't do something without you or something. This could be a child, could be a family member. Right? But I feel like whatever this is, you're stepping in some way. With the 4 of Swords here, something is being healed. Hermit, Virgo. Comes out with the 2 of Swords, the Hierophant cross. You don't even know what the outcome of this is. You're not even sure what the outcome is, okay? And you're not even sure if you have enough, okay? But what you know is that you have to do something. High Priestess is here, okay? King of Swords, okay? I feel like you are trying to use a long vision, okay? 6 of Coins to be equal. 5 of Coins, okay? You may feel right now like you're left out in the cold of some way. Some kind of argument could have taken place with the Knight of Coins. There's still an opportunity here. And you feel like it's like somebody needs your assistance specifically, right? Because you have here the 3 of Coins and the Sun. They need to collaborate specifically with you, Queen of Pentacles, okay? And the Empress and the Ace of Staffs and the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. It's like it cannot be done without you, okay? And it's like you don't know what the outcome is. You're just doing what you think is the right thing, okay? I'm going to pull you one more card before we get up out of here. And then we're going to do the air signs. Miss Thing, you are so nosy. I see you. Is this what it's going to be like? You're going to want to be on the desk every day doing cards with me? Is this what it's going to be like? All right, let's get you guys what it heals. Spirit, can you show me, please? for earth signs, please. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. Can you show me, please? Adversity, indecision, envy, loneliness, and abundance. Okay, purpose. Okay, so I feel like that is it. Okay, I feel like there was something you wasn't sure about. Okay, and decided. Okay, there are also a lot of people who are envious of you, earth signs. Okay, something about your energy and being able to level up consistently. Okay, loneliness. Okay, may be hard. Whatever you're about to do, you may feel like it falls all on you, but out of this comes abundance. Okay, and it has direct connection to your purpose. Okay, so trust that you're on the right path right now, though, you know, you might be like, what is going on? Okay, yes, tap the screen, guys. But this has everything to do with your purpose right now. Okay, and don't be afraid of the unknown. I feel like it is for you. Okay, so thank you for the string of lights, the hanging lights. Beautiful. Thank you. Spirit, can you show me for my air signs, please? Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pull up. Okay. Okay, courtship. Okay. Courthouse in reverse. There could be something that is, love the Taurus reading. Oh, you're welcome. I feel like this could be something where you are, you know, not having, it's like an agreement between people. Okay. Courtship, courthouse in reverse, and distant horizons. Okay. Great fortune and main mail. Okay, so this could be like a job off the books. This could be like something, an agreement. Okay, and I feel like it's beneficial to you in some way. Okay, let's get this deck. Spirit, can you show me? Stay still. You have the Judgment card, the Hangman, the Mother of Coins, and the Eight of Coins, and the Moon. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever is going on right now, it has to do with your future and how you see your self-worth. This could be career or otherwise. All right, so we are going to clarify. You have the Judgment card here. Why is the Judgment card here? With the High Priestess and the Seven of Coins, it's like, you know, a decision needs to be made. Your intuition is telling you so. You feel like there's some kind of preparation that needs to be organized. Was the Seven of Pentacles. You may feel like you don't have enough information right now as of present to deal with a situation. Okay, you got the Hangman here. You're gonna have to be stuck, but you might feel like you're not gonna have enough to be able to deal with a situation. or that right now the options are not great, that if you were to make this decision right now, that you wouldn't get the victory, right? So that could be why you're staying quiet until you feel like the tide has turned in your favor. Now, this may be in your mind that you think, oh, well, I can't do it now, but we're about to see. Okay, so you got the Mother of Coins here. I feel like Spirit's trying to teach you something about your worth. And it comes out with the Hermit, Virgo, right? Maybe you keep feeling like you need somebody else to help you get to where you're going. Now she's trying to get out of the damn box. The Big Queen, which is the Empress. Something that you're taking on right now, air signs, is causing you to have to learn about your big energy, about your ability for abundance, for manifestation, for creating, for putting a situation in the upright, is on you. It's not coming from somebody else. Maybe in the past you've worked with other people, so you think that that things that occur around you have to do with somebody else. Thank you guys for all the love. But this is really your energy, Spirit. Okay? And you feel like if you was to say that you'd be like ego, or maybe you don't like, I got a big ego. Maybe you don't like the attention on you, but it's too fucking bad, okay? 8 of Cups, okay? I feel like you're going to have to leave that behind, this thing about, oh, I don't want to be seen. I like to be in the back. That's not the season you're in, my love. Temperance, okay? You may have to grow into it, okay? This has something to do with healing. And the Queen of Swords, that is your queen. And the 10 of Pentacles. Once you learn how to be in the attention, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turns for you. And it's the 1111 card, okay? 6 of Swords, going to calmer waters, all right? But right now, it's as if with the 7 of Swords underneath that, it's as if you're like standoffish to the growth that's about to hit. Okay, you got the 8 of Pentacles here, okay, Spirit. 8-8, okay? So with the Page of Swords, okay, so you could be getting some communication about an opportunity, but it may take a little bit longer with this Page of Swords. It may be that you're waiting for something, like, let's say this has to do with work. They'd be like, well, we're going to bring you on, but we have to wait till the new office is built, or right? It's something where you're still waiting. Okay. And then the Moon card is here. Spirit, why? There's a very large opportunity that's going to come to you. And it's going to be brought, there may be actually 2. Okay, you got a King of Cups and you got the King of Wands here. Okay, let's say these are 2 aspects of yourself. One of these things could be more emotional, and the other one could be, you want to take action quicker. But these could be 2 different people offering you an opportunity. And in this, you might be seeing that you are more important or more valuable than you thought. Yeah, 9 of Cups with the Moon and the Ace of Swords, okay? So it's like you might have went to I can't get, even if you're both Aquariuses. So they could be realizing something about their worth, and you could be realizing something about yours. Right? But it just feels like right here. Thank you, Anna Vera. It feels like something right here. You're recognizing that you're more desired, sought after, some kind of skill, whatever, than you might have first imagined. Okay. And there's purposefully, maybe you like to be in the back, but this is not the season that you're in. And that makes sense because right now, Jupiter is in retrograde in Cancer, right? So this feels like it's something about our abundance for all signs, right? Abundance and why we don't feel it, or what opportunities need to be had, or what do we need to see for our abundance to be especially if you're a Gemini, because that would be your second house, your finances, right? So there's this thing about like recognizing your worth, but it comes from having to stand in your power. And I feel like that might feel a little uncomfortable for you right now. Air signs, okay? Maybe you like to do it in unison with others, and this time it's more like you are like the face of something, okay? And that could feel really weird to you, okay? But I feel like once you become comfortable with it, it becomes the Nine of Pentacles. It makes you see your value. It makes you more independent and more financially savvy. Okay, so let's get you what will be healed. Spirit, can you show me? Misting acted up all the way until I'm pulling y'all last card. And now she got the audacity to try to lay down and take a nap. I should wake her ass the fuck up. Spirit, can you show me, please? Got acceptance coming out cross. Okay, with pride. Okay, so you felt like, you know, acceptance with pride coming out cross is like feeling like, are they gonna like me? Are they gonna think I'm a show off or I'm egotistical? Right? Peace and worry, right? I feel like you a lot of times you vacillate between the two, trying to keep a particular energy and also worrying about how you're going to be received. Air signs, communication, Mercury retrograde, right? I feel like spirit is telling you, right, that this is based in your fears, okay? And that a lot of time you vacillating between the two things doesn't allow you to make judgments, okay? And I feel like that's what this is about. You might have in the past spent a lot of time teetering back and forth about something, and spirit wants you to stand on fucking business. Your first card was judgment, and the last card is judgment. Right? I feel like you know now that, you know, there's something that you're about to do, undertake, that's going to change something permanently. Okay? You might feel a little anxiety about that. We are in Pluto, in Aquarius. It's a whole new world for everybody. And especially my air signs, that transit will be with you for 20 years, building the new. Yes, I'm scared. Right, but don't be, because as you recognize that you have always been the center of power, then you can feed that and empower that, right? And while you're not doing that and you're going back and forth, that's just a reason not to take action. Right? Because while you're in indecision, you don't have to act on it. Okay? So let's recognize how important we really are and start with that. Okay? That's what I have for my air signs. Okay. So now I am going to take some questions. You must be a follower. I'll do 3 and 3. They must be yes or no questions, relatively. Okay. And we will get started. Spirit picks the questions. Go ahead and drop them. Okay, Susanna. You're welcome, Project Execute. Yes, you can rewatch these on my channel on YouTube, Spirit. So it looks like there may be some conversation going on, Susanna. I don't think action has been taken as the King of Wands is crossed. Okay. The Lovers, there is some kind of communication, choice, something, right? Somebody could have messaged, or right now with this action, because the Lovers is like a choice that needs to be made. Ace of Coins and the Five of Cups. Okay. I feel like, this person that you're dealing with, they may feel like they have too much to lose to start all over. Okay. And maybe what you should do is, concentrate on trying to stabilize communication and maybe spending a little more time together. But I don't think this person has acted on it. Have they thought about it? Probably. Okay. They may have even been contacted by somebody, but I don't think they've acted on it yet. Okay. And, sometimes when we be in long relationships, it'd be hard, right, to keep it going. Okay. But that's what I got for you. Let me go back up to the questions. Remember, you must be a follower. Crazy vibe. David and Nosifo. Let's see. I am rebuilding my website, guys. If any of you want a private reading with me while I'm rebuilding my website, you can always send me a message on TikTok in the inbox and I'll get back to you. Okay, but for right now, that's what's happening. I also think I have a link on my link tree where you can contact me for that. Okay, while I'm rebuilding my site. Okay, Spirit, can you show me? Ooh, too many. It's quite possible that they do get back together. David and Osifa, are they going to get back together? Why? 9 of Cups. Okay. They do. Okay. They both want it to work. Okay. And then the Ace of Staffs is here. Okay. So it's still passionate. They're still kind of working on that. Thank you, guys. Okay. Okay. Let me see something. I did that. Okay, Diamond Babe. Hold on, it's making me validate my live. Do it again. Okay. Diamond Babe. Just when I did that, it moved everything. Will Ruben change his ways? So here's the thing. Ruben got some issues that he already had before he got with you. These could be from his childhood, wherever he got them from. Okay. And although he may want to, he could be a Sagittarius. He doesn't have to be. I feel like right now he's not at the stage where, you know, he may try to take the opportunity to fix it. 3 of coins. But I feel like while you're waiting, you're going to endure a lot. And you need to really think about that. Okay. Because you could, you know, be inviting problems. So you have to have your own boundaries and limits as to what you will and will not accept. And that's where you need to focus instead of asking if they're going to change. What's the point in which you no longer will accept certain behaviors? Okay, that's what I have for you. Nowasi, I don't do pregnancy questions. But I will say that I do see a little girl in your future. Okay. Air sign here. You were on point with the court situation. Okay, good. I'm glad you got some clarity there. Hello, the Saint. Okay, HK, is K wanting me to call? Is K wanting me to call? Yes. But because this person doesn't want to have to make any, they don't want to have to make any moves. Okay. So it's the devil. They're toxic. You know that. 8 of Wands, they purposely pulling back because they figure you will make the first move. 10 of Cups, they know that you love them. And then the Wheel of Fortune, they will do the same shit over and over again. And they know what they're doing. 2 of Swords, they don't want to have to make the decision. So, you know, they can pretend, but in reality, that's what's good. They want, it's a power play. Page of Cups. It's like if they stay away, will you fold? Okay, so yeah, they want you to call. Okay. I don't know what that means. Colin, does Sandy still, let's see, Saint. Okay, does Sandy still love and miss me? I'll take you next, MLG. You're welcome. Where is it? Okay. So, there's still connection or emotion there, Colin, but it's not healed. It's 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk. She may still have you blocked, or you had her blocked. King of Pentacles, 4 of Coins, and the 3 of Swords. It's if you're trying to figure out how to, you know, I feel like this person kind of wants to go to calmer waters, and they don't know if they can do that with you. Okay. And so right now they're still trying to heal. MLG, you're on. Do you see me paying a court restitution? And then I'll come back to the other side. Do you see me? Thank you guys for the gifts. I greatly appreciate you. Court restitution. The Sun cross and the 3 of Swords cross. Okay. They may say that. Okay. It's like they want to teach you a lesson about something, but the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, I feel like it's much less than what you thought it would be, or, you know, what you were expecting, and I feel like it goes okay. All right. Whimsical. I can pull a card for you. Spirit, can you show me for whimsical? Whimsical, there could be somebody that you've been dealing with that comes in and out of your life or doesn't have steady energy, okay? Or you pick particular people that give you that sensation, okay? And the Nine of Swords, be careful that you're not addicted to like the conflict and the back, forth and forth. And Spirit's telling you to look at your life. Where did you see that from? How can you like expel that vibration? The Lovers, to make healthier choices in love. Okay, you're welcome, Miss Clara. Rish, is my husband going to divorce me? So I feel like there's conflict and there's an opportunity to heal this. Five of Cups, I feel like this person would have regrets. So they're not running out the door to do this with the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. They may be wanting to see if this can be fixed. But I feel like, you know, it wouldn't take much of, you got the Three of Cups here, an event, Wheel of Fortune, that could bring you guys back together because you got the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. So I feel like, you know, no quick decisions. Your next project execute. No quick decisions at the moment. Try to slow down and give time and patience. I feel like this person wants to have some kind of conversation with you, but maybe not aggressive. Maybe, you know, try to embody the energy you want to receive. Okay, that's what I have for you. Project. Show me, Spirit. Thank you for the gifts, my loves. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Two of Cups. Page of Coins. So I feel like the Queen of Swords is you. Okay, this person may be also that you're meeting with, could be a woman, they could be sharp-minded. Either way, Two of Cups, I feel like the interview goes pretty good. I feel like there is an opportunity here. Now, the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Staffs, okay? There could be some anxiety or something about this. Now, there could be something also that has to do with very long hours or something like that. And the Star, okay, and the World, okay, and the Eight of Staffs, okay? So, you know, let's say you get this opportunity. There could be a lot expected from you. I wouldn't stop looking because it may be you that is like, all right, I'm gonna do this for now, but they bugging over here. Like their fucking hours is crazy and shit. Death card and the sun, like I'm tired as hell, right? But I feel like you there's a very good likelihood, right? Or they tell you, well, you know, originally we wanted you to come, we were looking for somebody full time, but it's going to be half the time, and you just might be like, yeah, I'm gonna take this for now, but it's not the thing, it's not the thing, okay? And I feel like that's coming from you, not from them, okay? Okay, let's see. Claudia, will Seb message again this week or next? of Coins and the Four of Swords both coming out crossed. I feel like this person's pulling back. Okay, Eight of Cups, Two of Swords. They might not even tell you. Okay, they got something going on. Okay, the Empress. Okay, and the King of Staffs. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you might hear from them in a couple of weeks. They might give you some story. Okay, this could be somebody that likes to keep their options open, and if you are looking for something more serious, you should maybe look elsewhere. Now, if you're just, you know, open to, you know, whatever, and have somebody blow smoke up your ass and they're not telling you the 100% truth, then this is your person. But other than that, okay, because this person's going to tell you what you want to hear or something to that effect. Okay. So Sylvia, you have to be a follower to get a question asked here. Black Warrior Cabello, is my XL thinking of contacting me? You know what I don't understand? Somebody will spam you with 20 questions, but they won't bother to follow you. Hold on. Okay. I'm trying to see what question I was on. Because people are spamming. Jesus. Gifted. Oh my goodness. Is Tableau going to make things work between us? You have here Page of, they don't want to make any more fucking mistakes. Okay, Queen of Coins, they see your value. Knight of Cups, they do want to fix something. Okay, Hierophant, Hope and Faith, Justice. Okay, but it's not, doesn't necessarily mean it'll be easy, because I feel like they have some hard habits to break. But yes, they do. Will Mathis still reconcile with Nancy? Three of Swords, Strength card, Four of Wands. If you're the third party in this situation, yes, they're going to reconcile. Okay. All right. And I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this in any, but I'm going to keep it a buck. The same way you was in here spamming, right? And not like, you know, not paying attention to the rules, right? That you're supposed to follow the creator, right? You found yourself in a situation where you're inserting yourself. And until you find somebody that is focused on you, it's going to keep happening to you, whether it's this person or not. Okay. I'm going to take you right now, Brianna. Okay. Brianna. Okay. I honestly do not think that people should ask questions that they don't want the answers to. I had one chick, she hit me up like, I don't know if it's true. Well, look, sweetheart. People get mad when they know that that person is not, right? Knight of Swords, okay? Temperance, 8 of Cups. Brianna, you're going to be walking away from something. Somebody wants to spark a conflict with you. You're controlled to not bite it. Okay, what's good, Rebecca? Right, to not like bite the bait is your growth. Leave them in the energy they wish they would put you in. That's the advice that Spirit got for you. I answered that. Almera, does Eric Ryan will have a reconciliation? Yeah, I had answered you already, Black Warrior, saying that this person, hold on. Person is thinking of contacting you, yes. I feel like Eric Ryan or the person they're reconciling with may feel as if it's too late or like time had passed them by or they wanted that sooner, they didn't want it now. Okay, something to that effect. Okay. I feel like this person is going back and forth about whether it's really worth the work. Okay. But it was Claudia, I believe, who was spamming. No, it wasn't her. It was. It doesn't matter. Y'all have to pay attention because I can't keep going back. You may have missed your answer. But what you can do is go back and listen on YouTube. Will I start? Oh, gee. Will I start working or getting hired within this month? Magician. You might hear by the end of the month, but you might not start till December. Okay. I think that's it for me today, guys. I want to say thank you for spending some time with me. We shall do this again. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, guys. Bye, my loves.